Sometimes in math, you'll want to write an equation of a new line that is parallel to a line that you're given. So in this situation, we're given information about line V, and that is this red line right here. And line V has a y-intercept of 9 right here, and it has a negative slope. Its slope is -1/5, -1/5. And we want to write an equation for line W. And line W goes through the point -10, 1, right here, -10, 1, and it's parallel to line V. So line W is going to be somewhere like this, roughly. It's going to run parallel to line V, and it's going to go through this point. So notice something important. In Jillian's method, this is important. This point on line V and this point on line W are both going to have x be equal to -10 right here. See, x is equal to -10 here, and x is equal to -10 here. That's a very important point for her approach. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in or substitute -10 in for x right here. Let's do it. So we're going to write our equation y equals -1/5. And then instead of x, we're going to put that -10, and then here's the rest of our equation, plus 9. And see how it's the same as here? But we're going to plug this x in, because this is our x value. We're going to plug this -10 in for x. And then when I'm multiplying fractions, I like to put a denominator as well, and I know that -10/1 is the same as -10. I just like when I'm multiplying fractions, I like them to both have a numerator and a denominator. It's just a personal preference. So now let's simplify this and find out what y equals. So y equals a negative times a negative is a positive. So I know that these negatives are going to, when they're multiplied, these are going to be positive. And then I see that 5 goes into 10 exactly twice. So I can simplify that. I can divide 5 by 5 and get 1. I can divide 10 by 5 and get 2. And so when I multiply these together, I'm going to get 2/1, which is just 2. And now I bring down my plus 9. And look, I now know that my y equals 11. What this means is that on this line over here, line V, if I'm at -10 on the x-axis, I'm going to be at 11 on the y-axis. And let's look and see if that's true. -10, and then go up. Sure enough, look, I'm on 11. So now this is another important part of Jillian's method. How far are we shifting this line? We're shifting this original line down 10 because we're going from 11 down to 1. See, our y is going to be 1 on the new line. So we're going from 11 down to 1. So we're shifting down 10. So we're shifting down 10, which is the same as shifting something -10, right? So what we can do is we can take this equation up here, this equation right here, and we can shift it down 10. So we're going to do y equals negative 1/5 x plus 9, but then we're going to shift it down 10. And then we just need to simplify this a little bit. So negative 1/5 x, and then we can combine like terms here because these are constants. That's the word for numbers without variables attached. So negative 10 plus 9 is negative 1. So this is the equation of line W, negative 1/5 x minus 1. And let's test that by looking at Desmos. True. Here's our line V, the red line. Here's our point, negative 10, 1, right here. Well, right here. It's close, right there. And then here is our line, the green line, negative 1/5 x minus 1. So we can see that these lines are parallel to each other, and this green line, line W, does go through the point that it was supposed to go through. Success!